Sometimes the bad can mold you for the good. Today, we've got a lot of things going on in 2020 specifically. You know, it's a lot of things that are going wrong. And then again, we've got a lot of positive things. But let me speak to the individual out there, outside of the protesting, outside of the Black Lives Matter issues, outside of the racial issues. Let me speak to everybody as an individual right now. I'm going to motivate somebody as an individual. We go through things sometimes, and we don't understand why we have to go through certain things in our lives, why we have to have downtime. But let me tell you about what these downtimes do to you. It's the downtime that molds you into who you are right now today. It was the downtime and the bad times and the thunderstorms that you had to go through in order to get to the point that you are at right now. If you're going through your thunderstorm, or if you're experiencing bad times right now, in which a lot of us are, outside of this coronavirus and being shut in the house and confined to our spaces, mentally, a lot of us are dealing with things that other people can't even begin to imagine. And I'm going to tell you, the thunderstorm and the storm and the hurricane and the tornadoes that we experience on a mental and a spiritual, and some of us on a physical level, God forbid, it's preparing you. Is what's happening. It's making you stronger. You can't tell me that there hasn't been a bad time in your life that you haven't gotten through and you learned a lesson, or it made you stronger than you were, so that the next time anything comes around like that, you're more prepared and you're better able to handle those times when the storm comes. Some of us, we're having a difficult time because we weren't prepared for the thunderstorm that we're having in our lives right now. Some of us, we weren't prepared a week ago, or whenever our storms hit our lives, we weren't prepared. We didn't know what to do. We didn't have an umbrella. We didn't have a rain jacket. We got caught outside in the storm. But let me tell you what happens outside in the storm. I need you to follow me here. It pushes in, the wind blows in new things and blows out the old things. The rain nourishes and fertilizes the ground. You ever cut your grass in one day, and then the next day after it rains, the grass seems to shoot up as if you ain't never cut it? It's the same thing that happens in your life once a thunderstorm comes and it rains. What's happening is it's trying to renew you. All things are renewed after the rain, and you are no exception. I want you to understand that even though you're going through bad times, even though things may not seem like they're on the up and up for you, even though things might seem to where you see that there might not be a chance for light, I'm going to tell you, it's preparing you, and it is making you stronger for the things that are to come in your life. Because without this storm, you're not going to be able to handle what's coming and what you have to face in your life. You guys know I always talk about being prepared and the baggage that we all have on our back. I describe life and I talk about the journey that we're all on, and it is no different. We're all on the same path, and I'm going to tell you till I'm blue in the face so that you understand where I'm coming from, and you also understand that you can do this and you can pull yourself through. Everything that you have been equipped with from day one, from the time you were born, you have everything that you need to succeed in this life. On your journey, you have everything that you need in this life in your backpack, on your back. Some of us, we've been carrying loads that belong to other people. Some of us, we put things in our backpack in order to resolve them for later, and our backpack has become overwhelmingly heavy, and it's tearing into our shoulders, and it's hurting our backs, and it's slowing us down. I'm going to tell you right now, some of you need to stop right where you are right now today. Open your backpack and take those things out, because you're slowing yourself down. We do this because these are the ones that have big hearts, like myself. We tend to try to take on the problems of the entire world. We tend to try to help people out. If we can't help them, we have to try to figure out a way. Let me tell you how this works. In life, we all have journeys. We all have separate paths that we're going to take to reach the ultimate goal, and that is to be successful, to be financially where you need to be, to have a family, whatever your ending goal is. We're all on the same journey, but we all don't have the same tools, because I'm going to tell you, you got a mountain to climb. I have a river to cross. She has snow to go through, and so forth. You have what you need to get over that mountain. You have what you need to go through that 6 foot worth of snow. I have what I need to wade these rough waters. I have it. You don't have it. So I can't expect you to be able to help me get where I'm going through my waters, because this ain't your path. Although we're on the same journey, we're taking different paths. On your way up the mountain, you're going to meet people who are going to give you a drink of water when you just ran out. On your way up the mountain, you're going to fall and you're going to scrape your knee, and you're going to meet people who are going to give you a bandage or give you a little love and a hug and encouragement that you need to push you on your way. That's what they're there for. But let me tell you something about the storm. Let me tell you what the bad can do for you that you're going through right now. A lot of people will say to me, Tab, I'm going through so much right now. I lost this person in my life. I'm not working right now. My kids are hungry. I'm being hurt at home. I'm depressed. Let me tell you what these things are doing to you. It is molding you, and it is making you the strongest person that you will ever have to be in order for you to become the person that you are meant to become. Give yourself more credit than you have been. Give yourself more credit than you have been. Give yourself more credit than you have been, because you can do this. You can pull through. It's light at the end of the tunnel. I just need you to hang in there and know it's going to be all right. I've been there. That's how I can tell you this. That's how I can bring this to you straight out of the gut. I've been there. This ain't rehearsal for me. This comes straight off of the dome. This is what I do. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm trying to help you get over where I have already come through. You have to understand that you're going to make it through whatever it is you're going through. All it's doing, it's meant to make you stronger mentally, spiritually, and physically. You will come out of this bigger, stronger, wiser, and happier, and more financially secure than you thought you could have ever been. Why? Because you endured the storm. Why? Because you can do it. That's why. This is meant to uplift you. This is meant to let you know that you got this. Anything you face in your life is simply a hurdle. You understand? Anything that you face in your life that seems to slow you down, it's a hurdle. And this too shall pass. You can get over this, just as you have gotten over and survived the many other things in your life that you thought would have taken you down, that you thought would have killed you, that you thought you would never be able to survive, that you thought you couldn't get over. But look at you right now today. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago, because you've overcome, and you're stronger and you're wiser than you were then. Today's storms are no different. You've been through this. You can weather the storm. I'm here to ride it out with you. I can promise you, you're going to make it through. We're all going to make it through. Like my niece says, she's one. Period, Pooh. Listen, I want to thank each and every one of you. This right here, this segment, Meat and Potatoes, means so much to me, because in life, you have to understand that if y'all know I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. And in life, you have to understand that our stories are already written. The only thing we're doing is following and going where we're supposed to go. Some of us, like myself, we like to deviate from the plan, and we think we're going our own way. He gonna let you go your own way. Oh, you're gonna get an opportunity to take a left when you should have taken a right, because you want to have more fun, or because you want to see what the action is, or be curious about what's to the left, knowing you should have gone right. But I'm gonna tell you something about going left when you know you should go right. You're gonna end up going right at some point in your life. You're going to end up back on the same path that you should have already been on. But you know what happens down that road when you go left, when you should have went right? Down there are life's lessons. Down there are the storms, they're the hurdles, they're the holes, they're the bad people, they're the bad jobs, they're everything that you need to work through in order to prepare you for going right 6 miles up the road later on. So before you think you don't have the strength to get through, so before you think about giving up, so before you think about throwing in the towel, understand this: you're stronger today than you were yesterday. You're stronger today than you were 5 years ago. You're stronger today, and you will be even stronger tomorrow. Sometimes the bad can mold you for the good.